This is what you do when you've got mental health problems. As long as I can remember, Carol Shinzel and her ex-husband, so-called my late father, Andrew, they used to be fighting non-stop. Andrew was an alcoholic. He had, as long as I can remember, he was an alcoholic. They had police officers to the place where I was brought up, as long as I can remember. Carol Shinzel was looking for another man. She would go to town drinking and snogging and messing about with different men, as long as I can remember. And I once was ill when I was 14-year-old. I was really ill and I couldn't walk. And it was Saturday night. And she decided just to leave a 14-year-old daughter ill, if I was her biological daughter, which I don't know. And she decided to leave Caroline ill and go to town because she was meeting her friends. That's what you call good parenting, that, in England. That's when she was with her husband, Andrew. And I was left on my own, ill, couldn't walk, killed over. And she used to feed the mice in Andrew's house. This is what you call mental health problems. She used to feed the mice. This is vermin. She used to feed the mice because she wanted them to live, to look after them. That's what you call mental health. And she used to abuse children. And this is what South Yorkshire Police thinks intelligent. She used to abuse children. And she did that for a long, long time. For years. In front of me. A little baby that was born in the 80s. She used to play with his private parts. And this is what you call intelligent. She did that for years. She called my daughter. She called my youngest daughter fat. She used to call me fat. And she never wanted me to be happy. That's what you call mental health problems, South Yorkshire Police. She never wanted me to be happy. Everybody I was with, she used to cause trouble between me and my late husband, who was ill at the time. He got cancer. She used to want to cause arguments. She used to cause trouble between me and Paul. She was really something missing upstairs. She really is. Got something missing. She was only happy causing trouble between me. And Lucy, I just thought this was intelligent. Destroying me and my children's relationship. When I told her I think I was drugged and raped 2016 while I'd done all the police work at Prayers. After Martin Howell and Carol Shinzel did my car with Michelle Massey, which was parked on Almost Drive. She just stood laughing her head off because she was given the official equipment, because it was her chance to destroy my life once and for all, because that's the only time that woman was happy. This is what you call mental health problems. Now, what same person in England, if your daughters told you they think they've been drugged and raped because they could climb through the loft, stand and laugh? Yeah, that's what you call mental health problems. So, two people with the same name. That's what you call good policing, that in England. And she brought two dead babies to town, wrapped up in a towel, and South Yorkshire Police won't do nothing. She was looked after by Julie Morley and Sean Morley and Lucy Rogers. And Richard Saxton thought that was absolutely hilarious. And South Yorkshire Police. He said, like, working with the victim one-on-one, just play games with Caroline. You know what I mean? Because Julie wanted my office put in 12 Almost Drive. Now, if a woman's in my loft and I'm the victim, why would my office be put in 12? And this happened when I worked in a government building. So every investigation that I've done, police have destroyed. And they had my car done. This is my Vauxhall Corsa, what the police officer pulled me over in. I asked this police officer for help. He told me his name was Buxton, but it wasn't. He already wrote down and he told Lucy Rogers in 12 Almost Drive, just setting a trap. While I was drugged, sat on the police camera. Now, if I'd done all the police work and I'd won, then why would South Yorkshire Police destroy the crime scene, the evidence. Because I did work on Hillsborough, and the officer never did pay me for that. And Sean Morley got promoted to Chief of Police, you know, because they saw his little meal ticket. You don't want me to take the credit, though. Just want me to do the police work from Direct Health. Lauren Life's got away with a big investigation because of police. And Direct Health got away with everything because a police officer who was in 12 Hours Drive was actually sleeping with the assistant manager behind her husband's back. And you get away with everything, you know, if you're shagging coppers, you get away with blue murder. Because a police officer knew Carol Shinzel was a fake. She is the one who the government's been investigating. She's deluded. And she doesn't work. She claims £1,000 a month on benefits. She sells tobacco, cigarettes and drugs. Martin Howell does drug runs with a few people from 12 Hours Drive. And he drinks and drives 15 pints from Drumfield, from Toby Carberry, and I get pulled over and breathalyzed. Yet this man has never passed his driving test. And Julie Molly knew that from 2004. Because they want to destroy Caroline and destroy the real victim of a paranoid schizophrenic, and look after Carol Shinzel. And this police officer just wanted, this was good policing, this is my witness protection, sat watching me via a camera. Forget that I've had numerous attempts on my life. I had attempts as soon as this paranoid schizophrenic was released in summer of 2012. I've had attempts, and police have done nothing. And I'm still waiting for everything that I've won. And I want everything back that I've won from September 16. I want everything. And I mean everything. All wills and probate. And I'm the only child. I'm so-called Andrew's the only biological daughter. And I've had people telling me that they're my sister. Prove it. Get DNA results. And I've been stalked and harassed by Cecilia Copley, who was told that she was going to get Andrew's house. Another scrounger. Thank you for listening. Good luck, Julie Morley. Mrs. didn't do all the work, didn't understand professional standards, scrounger.